Hello, Cancer. All right, I just want to say thank you guys for checking out my channel, Soul Buzz. My name is Cody. I am a tarot card reader, not a psychic. The difference is one can predict the future. The other one, it helps you guide you, down the right path, make some right choices. I can't predict the future, unfortunately. My intentions for you guys are to enlighten you, maybe restore, rejuvenate, give you some sort of hope, something to latch onto and move forward from there. Hopefully to cleanse your mind, your soul. Not everything I say will apply to you guys, but that's okay. Take what does resonate with you and leave the rest for somebody else. If you guys enjoy my readings, please like, share, and subscribe for more weekly content. All right, so I'm just gonna jump right in for this. How are we doing today, Cancers? How are we feeling today? I get a sense of exhaustion. I don't know, you guys are Cancers, are you feeling tired today? Or maybe just drained or something? I feel tired doing this reading, like my eyes are like wanting to shut. So I got the Nine of Swords. Got the Nine of Swords and the Four of Cups. All right. So Nine of Swords, Four of Cups. So I think right now, Cancer, you guys are probably feeling very alone. Nine of Swords, they feel alone, they feel abandoned. I feel like this love interest of yours, maybe it's a partner, maybe it's it's been kind of like a steady, ongoing, could be a hookup, a fling, something strong that you have with this other person. I feel like you're feeling abandoned maybe by them, like they kind of jumped ship. Maybe there was some water getting in and they just jumped, they're swimming away and they left you there and you're feeling like, it's all on you, Cancer. I'm seeing that, things got a little bit hard, a little bit rocky. It wasn't too bad, your ship per se wasn't sinking. It was just, took on some water. It could have been patched up, but instead this person fled or is fleeing and you're sitting back and you have to, make this decision now. You have to carry the whole weight of this, it's weighing a lot on you. And then with the Four of Cups, exactly. Like I said, I'm seeing exhaustion. You're longing for change. That's what the card, represents, something longing for change. They're just tired of the same old same. Cancer, you're tired of the situation that you've been in. You're having the same arguments, same conversations. It's not really going anywhere. You're always hoping. I see it as very you being optimistic, naive even to say that you're hoping that this sinks in, this message sinks in, but it doesn't. And it's exhausting you. You're not sleeping, you're not eating, you're not doing the things to take proper care of yourself, Cancer, because I see you so fixated on this situation and how you can fix it. But the truth is some things we just can't fix, and by you trying to fix everybody else's problems, Cancer, you're actually destroying yourself. You're ruining your temple, your body, your mind, your soul. It's diminishing, and that's not healthy. It's not something that is so easy to fix once it's diminished. So really focus on getting rid of the negativity in your life, because it's just weighing you down. This person that you may be involved with could be just have a lot of come with a lot of baggage. Cancer, I'm seeing them come with so many problems. Maybe some that you knew about that you took on, maybe some you didn't, but I just see a lot of problems, a lot of issues. It's bringing you down. You're drowning. Sometimes define what you are for. That kind of helps you define what you are against. Does that make any sense? So, looking at what you have going for you right now, or what you have, what you stand for, is what you go against. So if right now you have nothing, you don't stand for anything, then you have nothing to build off of. You don't have that strength that you need. But right now you have to tell yourself, Cancer, you have everything to stand for. You are strong. You guys are always been independent, you know. I mean, this sign, I've noticed a lot of Cancers, and pretty much everyone I've met, they have a strong independency to them. They, you know, they're leaders. They're you know, if anything, people follow them. They love to, you know, be led by Cancers. So you guys know what steps to take. You know on what directions to go. And like, granted, like, you're feeling alone, you're feeling abandoned, you know, vulnerable. Your soul hurts right now, Cancer, and you have a you know, a major fear of being alone, and that's okay. That's understandable. I think a lot of us do. Some people love it. I mean, I sometimes like being alone because I get to make videos, and you know, but then after, you know, a couple hours, I go crazy. I hate it, and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm gonna be alone the rest of my life, and I start overthinking and I panic, and that's not healthy. So I actually want to pull some oracle cards. Cards. All right. Okay, so yep. So we got messages, dreams for oracles. Let's set those there. And I want to just pull one of these cards. I like these cards. They're my new oracle cards. They're Flower of the Night oracle cards. They're very peaceful. They bring, you know, just a form of tranquility and just serenity to my mood, my vibe, my atmosphere. They're beautifully illustrated, so check those out. They'll be in the description below. Okay, so what do we got for Cancer for? Okay, right, so we got message, dreams, and then we have intimacy. So that's, you know, affection, it's attention. Right, so right now, you know, messages, you know what right from wrong. You know what choices to make. You know what's the right choice. You know what's the wrong one. So I think maybe right now your subconscious is like, it's telling you it's time to like pack up and you know, call it for what it is, and just kind of do your own thing. Do the choices that are, you know, do the things that are gonna make you happy. You've noticed you haven't been doing things that are fun lately or exciting, and if it is exciting, it's very short-lived. It's brought down quickly, and your subconscious is like, it's telling you like, hey, Cancer, you know, you know better. You know, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, and you know this. And these dreams are very lucid. They're very vivid. They're, you know, you gotta take them as a you know, a sign, Cancer. A warning, even. Just trust them. And then, you know, your desire could be intimacy. You're desiring that affection, you know, from this partner. This partner might not be giving you the affection you want or you need, you know, and everybody needs some sort of, you know, attention, affection, especially living or being in commitment. You know, you need that, you know, it's a reciprocation. You need to know that you exist. And you're not getting that. You're getting a brick wall, you know, if you will. So it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I want to keep moving, and let's see what is, you know, in the works for Cancers. Let's see what's going with them, against them, what is challenging for them, what is favoring for them. So what is it with them, against them, challenging for them, and favoring them? All right, Cancer, let's see what we got. All right, okay, so okay, so we've got the Devil. Okay, I'm feeling it. We got the Devil, and we got the Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay, interesting. So we got the Devil and Nine of Cups in reverse. The Devil, that could be a sign, you know, that could be a warning to you know, to knowing your power, accept your power. You know, I see, Cancer, you guys being just so emotional lately. I see you guys listening to a lot of sad songs. I don't know why I'm thinking Adele. That she just popped into my head, Adele. Maybe like some Stevie Nicks. I don't know. Whitney Houston. I don't know. Something like that. Just some sad songs. You know, sad songs where if I heard them, I would, you know, have to change it immediately, because, I mean, then I'll start break down crying, and you know, it's just not pretty. So I see you guys listening to these sad songs, or watching maybe sad movies, something along those lines. And you gotta really confront these emotions. You're kind of holding off, but you know, the devil card is to remind you to be assertive, put your foot down, you know, confront these emotions, express yourself, you know, accept that, you know, accept your power. Right now you have power. You have a lot more power, Cancer, than you guys are giving yourselves credit for. And this other person knows that. They know you have power. They see that, and they just, you know, they're still continuing down this path. You got to take this power back, Cancer, and demand, you know, without being too rational, right? You got to just demand, you know, that you be heard. You got to demand it, you know, because and then we got that. Then we got the Nine of Cups in reverse. So Nine of Cups in reverse, that's somebody who you know, I feel like, Cancer, you guys thought you wanted this. You thought the grass was greener on the other side, and now you're on the other side and you're realizing that it wasn't that much greener. And whatever it was like painted on. You know what I mean? This isn't natural. It was an illusion for you guys. So you're realizing that everything you thought you wanted, you might not be wanting it anymore. And I'm not saying like you guys want to end, you know, completely everything and stop everything you're doing. And maybe that's not so. Maybe you guys still want to build with this, you know, person, but it's not what you thought it was going to be, and that really hurts you, Cancer. It's confusing you. You know, you just have to kind of step away and see, you know, what the circumstances are, you know, around you. You have to open yourself up to these circumstances around you. You got to find out what you want. You got to find out, you know, what you really need. Do you know what I'm saying? Find out, you know. But that's the thing is, and then I think, you know, I think you'd be fine. Let's see. What else can you tell us? Okay, so then we have the Moon in reverse. Okay, so the Moon in reverse. Nice, Moon in reverse. So that's, I see right now you guys are like maybe deluding yourselves. You're you know, maybe you guys allowed this temptation. I feel like this person was a smooth talker. They kind of fed you what you guys maybe wanted to hear. They took you places that you've never been or always wanted to go, or just showed you something that you know, it's temptation. That's what it is, Cancer. I'm seeing temptation. You were tempted by something that they tempted you with. It was a way of, you know, luring in some cases. Might have been intentional, might have not been intentional. It just so happens that's the way it worked. That's possible, but I feel like, you know, you guys were easily miscued, or you know what I mean? And you guys kind of, you know, in your minds, you guys kind of exaggerated even that. Like, you were picturing running off, you know, things being happily ever after, perfect together. You know, that was an exaggeration. You know it. You know, that was quite clear. But then even now in a situation with it being bad, with things not working out in your favor, feeling alone, feeling sad, hurt, you guys are still you guys are saying, oh, it's not that bad, or I mean, it will get better, but it's an exaggeration. I think you guys are trying to ease your mind and your pain and you know, your anxiety. I see you guys having like major anxiety over this. It's causing you panic attacks. It's causing you to freak out, to pull your hair out. You know what I'm saying, Cancer? So this is what we're doing to heal our minds, but it's hurting you guys in the long run, and it's not sad. So I'm gonna pull some oracles for this one. Okay, so we have Remember, Awaken. For the oracles, we have Remember, Awakening, and okay, and then we have Balance. So Remember, Awakening, and Balance. Okay, so it's saying right now, like, and it's not necessarily remember, like, it's not maybe something you forgot. It could be a situation you guys stored in the back of your mind, and it could be good times, you know what I mean? It could be memories that you've had fun with, and you know, just sometimes it hurts to look back on the good things. You know what I'm saying, Cancer? Sometimes it's harder to think about those happy memories, those happy times, because that's what hurts us the most. So we're thinking about the bad, we're thinking about the ugly, the you know, because that's what is easier, and we're not remembering how we felt in those times. When those times when things were good and you were happy and laughing, it's not just because of this other person. It's because your mind frame, you know, the state of mind you were in, you were able to really, you know, release, and just your brain was just calmed down. Your mind was not wandering so much. Your soul was at peace. And it's, you know, this is saying, like, you know, remembering that part of you. You don't have to go back to that. You can't go back to the past, Cancer, you know, as much as we want to, we can't go back to the past, but we can take parts of those past, that part, like, where you felt that way, that peace, and your soul was just relaxed, and that meditation, you can have that again. And that's the awakening that you're waiting for. You can, you know, that can be reborn, that part of you that you thought just died. And then ultimately this balance will come into your life where it's not a temporary happiness, it's not a high, it's not a buzz, it's not a chase, but it's just something that's there. And, you know, you're gonna love the stability. You're gonna love that it's just, you know, it's normal. Things are gonna be just at a good, you know, a good pace. You know, you gotta be calm, Cancer. You gotta be patient. This other person is like, you know, they can maybe trigger you. Things could trigger you, and you know, you might kind of react, you know, impatiently. But you gotta be calm and patient with this person. And I'm not saying to you know, sugarcoat things. I'm not saying to, you know, you're not Willy Wonka. You're not going to sugarcoat it, but, you know, maybe try explaining things in a different sense. That way this other person can get a better understanding of it. You know, don't say things out of anger. Say things out of, you know, concern. You know, because sometimes I see, you know, you being just annoyed or fed up and saying things, and then they retaliate, and that's never good, because then at that point you guys aren't really hearing each other's, you know, concerns. It's not something you guys are validating. It's just empty words, and that's never good. You know, don't really be aware of, like, these arguments and miscommunicating, because that's really dampering even your soul, your mind, your style. That's not who you are. You know, you are the type that will listen to any side of the story, any situation. So don't now be, you know, just your point, and or, you know, you don't want to hear it because you know what I'm saying. You got to kind of just be fair in situations like that. This person is a different mind state, I'm seeing. They just see things differently, and that's okay. We all do, but it's hard. You know, just be patient. With patience, you kind of have to keep telling them, but it's something that could possibly click if you want it to, if they want it to. But if you feel it's not going to, it's probably better to trust your inner conscience, and you know what you'd have to do. You know what you have to do. Okay, I just want to see all right, let's see an outcome for Cancer today. So yeah, I see this person almost being very childlike. Their mind is just a childlike mind, very wondrous, very free, very, you know, witty. Somebody who's goofy, but, you know, doesn't take things seriously as seriously as they should. Or maybe it's somebody who takes things too seriously, so the only way they can cope is to be childlike about it, and that's fine, that's dandy. But there comes a time in, you know, Cancer, they have to grow up, they have to take responsibility for their actions. Do you know what I'm saying? There is a time. So, all right, so let's see. Okay, so the last card I got for you, Eight of Wands. Sorry, the Eight of Wands. Okay, so the Eight of Wands, that is, you know, that could be a challenge for you right now. That's could be challenging because, you know, what it's saying is, it's, you know, it's challenge. Anyways, change right now is very necessary. It's a necessity. You know, you're the one, Cancer, that has to live in your mind. Nobody else can. They can all push your buttons. They can all relate to maybe the pain you're feeling or the situations you've been in, but nobody can feel exactly what you're feeling. Nobody can think the thoughts you are thinking. They can't, see what you are seeing, hear what you've heard, so on, Cancer. Only you can, and only you are living in this mind of yours. It's your body is a temple, Our mind is our sanctuary, and you gotta really cleanse this sanctuary for you, because the only way to find this remedy, this heart, your heart's been broken. The only way to cure it, to pick up these pieces, is to find a cleanse, to find some sort of serenity, something that will help you. I don't know, I'm seeing that you guys maybe are into walking, going on walks, working, thinking, something, keeping busy, distraction, which is always obviously important. Sitting around doing nothing, that's when we think, that's when we plot, that's when we analyze, when we contemplate. So no, that's never a good idea. Staying busy, always important. You guys, I see us people that do like to stay busy. I see nature being some sort of peace for you, Cancer. Being in nature, maybe the woods, going, picking flowers, looking at them, building with wood, maybe. I see that. So yeah, those challenges, it's very vital that we pursue it, we take action, you guys, because you want to be comfortable in your own body, in your own skin. Take notes from the past, learn, learn from situations in the past, even before this love interest. Take notes before these situations and the things you didn't want, the things you got away from. And if that's happening now, then now, these are, it's maybe an ongoing trend. This is what you don't want. That way next time, there won't be these mistakes. There won't be these challenges or these issues or these heartbreaks. You'll studied, and it's very important. It's for the best. Leave it all behind. It might be scary for you, Cancer, but you're kind of battling right now. You're like, do I walk away? Do I end this, or do I just stay in do I settle? Do I accept? And the thing is you shouldn't settle or accept, this bad. You shouldn't settle or accept anything less than you deserve. I know it sounds kind of cliche, Cancer, but it's the truth. You deserve, just as good as anybody else. So if you're given 100%, 150%, and this other person is given 10%, then you absolutely deserve to walk away, to be happy, to close these doors and let other doors open for other opportunities coming in. It's going to be scary to leave it behind. Of course, that's a scary step, but it's possible. And you'll see this awakening that you're going to see is that part of you is still there. That light inside of you is still there. It can glow again. These flames, they can ignite and they can shine again. Okay, you just need that match. That's all you need, just that match. So yeah, just learn from your past, and then for your last card, what do we got? So I got that, and then so that's the cycles one, and then so I have sensitivity. Okay, right. So sensitivity, I see you guys have to be considerate, even though you're maybe in a position where, Cancer, you feel you're in the right, and I feel you are. You have to still be considerate of the other person involved. You have to be considerate of their feelings. Be kind. Don't be a jerk. Don't be spiteful or hateful, or you can be honest. You can be honest, but it don't have to be brutally honest. You can maybe try to just still show some compassion, even if you have been this whole time. And I get how easy it is to be angry, to be annoyed, or just act out of impulse or rage or a burst, but showing compassion. It's hard to see the good in this situation, Cancer. I'm seeing for you guys, it's just hard to, but be patient, be gentle, show empathy, and I mean, I'm seeing like you guys, I'm seeing you guys as a victim, honestly. I'm seeing, you know, you're innocent in this situation, which is unfortunate. But I think that allowing yourself to open up, to walk away from this, you know, it's a pattern that seems that it's repeating itself over and over and over and over. And I don't know if you guys know that song, and I don't remember, it's like, I believe I can see the future, because I repeat the same routine. I don't know who sings, I forget. I feel like that song always pops into my head. So yeah, I see you guys definitely repeating yourselves, but I think in the end, you guys are gonna feel like a better person. You guys are gonna know, you know, you guys did the right thing. You tried your best, you gave your all, you know, change is necessary. You know that change is necessary, Cancer. It's a scary first step to take, but you guys are on that path where you're gonna take it. This other person, you know, it doesn't seem fair, even in their eyes. They're thinking, well, it's not fair, it's not fair. It is fair. And the way that they've made you feel, it's not fair. So at the end of the day, you gotta do what's best for you as well. You are a people pleaser, you love helping everybody else out. So it's only time you help yourself now. You know what I mean? Or you're gonna drown with this boat. So Cancer, I wish you guys all the best of luck. It was so much fun doing this read for you guys. Hopefully you guys resonated with it. And if you liked it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more weekly content. All right, see you later.